There are some people out there that really don't know what they're talking about whatsoever, but most times they get further than the ones who do. And it's because confidence, word choice, and acceptance, why they get further. This is why I, as an individual, pick my words wisely and I try my best to articulate well, because there's a lot of persons out there that are not wise or knowledgeable about much, but they're in positions of authority and make executive decisions and choices based on their reality. They can't say experience because I'm sure they have advisors and managers that they get options from, but these persons with a lack of wisdom, but just sheer confidence gets them so far. And it's why I consider myself someone to be confident in conversations and communication, because I I wouldn't say I pride myself, but I do my best to know what I'm saying, understand what it is I'm going to say, and fabricate my sentences effectively. Pick the words, the right words, for the right meaning to get out the right idea. And it's funny because we all know that's not a skill, or that's not something that everybody can do. But the people that can do, oddly enough, are afraid or not confident because they feel like there's more for them to learn. There's more for them to do. There's more for them to change, or they're doubting themselves. The lack of confidence. And they're so capable. And this is why, as an individual like myself, I I do as much as I can to better myself and improve myself so that I can not only be competent, but I can also be confident as an individual and as a leader. Because if you're not confident in the plan that you made, the persons below you that are going to make that plan come true are not going to feel confident in you, because they don't feel it and they don't see the confidence. If you have doubts about your own plan, why would I trust you? Why would I go with you? How can I feel safe? And this is why it's so important for confidence to be present, and why confidence gets further. Because confidence provides security, safety, peace of mind, actually, peace of mind. Not very many people can handle the insurity, the scarcity, the dares. A lot of these persons, when they can't handle these high risks, they're leaders or they're executives, they're business owners, they're entrepreneurs. They make the big plays just out of sheer confidence, not competence, but confidence. And you see it all the time. And it seems that a lot of us people, we would see these people that we consider not intelligent or not the right person, but they clearly have a following and they clearly have people that trust them and their vision and their confidence. So not only are you insulting the person that's in those positions, but you're insulting the people that help to put them in those positions as well. So really, I don't see why a person wouldn't want to work on their self confidence. If there's all the benefits, why not? Why not do the work? Why not make the step? Take the responsibility. Maybe it's because it'll take self sacrifice. Some people may be brought to self destruction. Others may feel like they're dying or they're going to die emotionally because of their experiences. And really, in most cases, this is just far from the truth. It's more anxiety than anything. The fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, the fear of the unknown. And all of this combined into one big basket will make someone not confident in their abilities and their capabilities and in what they want. And I've been a person that wasn't confident. Even now, some cases and circumstances, I wouldn't be confident, but however, I would find or feign confidence until I'm almost certain. It's what it is. I don't know everything. Sometimes I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I don't know if I'm doing the wrong thing. I don't know what I'm doing. But if I'm going to tell someone a plan, I should be confident in my plan. It's bigger than me. The plan is bigger than me. I don't have to be confident in myself. I have to be confident in the works and the efficiency of what I made. Because what I made doesn't reflect who I am, and it doesn't reflect who you are either. You should be confident in your abilities and not make it based off of you being confident in yourself. Because you may not like what you see in the mirror all the time, but you can respect and like what it is you put out. And other people can respect what it is you put out. And you see it all the time. Some people, some men, they may be terrible fathers. Some families, they have terrible parents. They're career oriented, neglectful, sometimes verbally abusive. But they are good at something. They took that time, energy, and effort at the cost of some people's livelihood and mental health. They saw it fit to become the best at whatever it is they are at so that they can be confident in their capabilities and abilities. Now, I don't think I've done that in my life, not as yet, and I don't plan to do it, but I personally can respect it. I can respect someone being a father, a man being a father, but I could also respect a man that has banked his whole livelihood on one thing. It takes a lot of courage to do that. Like, you don't even realize what it takes to put it all in. To be so confident in one thing takes an immeasurable amount of time and dedication and effort. If you put it all in, you have no choice but to be confident because you've done everything possible. Everything possible. No stone was left unturned, no words left in the tank, no doors locked. And these are the persons that run things, they lead things, they do things. And they're the pinnacle of these ladders and hierarchies. I say again, it's very respectable to get to the top, but what it's going to cost. Their family may hate them or be disgusted by them or disown them or tell everybody on social media how terrible of a father they are, or how terrible of a partner they are, or how terrible of a son they are. But really, despite all of that, they'll be the best at whatever it is they do. They'll be the best.